Don't downplay the role of God in your story. How dare you? In Exodus 32, the Israelites made for themselves a golden calf and they gave honor and reverence to it, the one they were supposed to give the Almighty God. They celebrated their freedom without acknowledging God. They gave the role that God played in their freedom story from rescuing them from the hands of the Egyptians and attributed it to a golden calf. They made God so angry, he wanted to destroy them. They literally downplayed the role of God in their freedom story. How dare they? What about how dare you?
Faith, purpose, identity, God-sized dreams. Welcome.
Do you know that some of us behave like those Israelites in the Bible, but you may not realize it? To help you comprehend it, let's wear our lens of sincerity and let's analyze these scenarios. You work in a corporate firm or you work in any firm and you're assigned a project that its success would make a huge impact on your career. And you go all out to make this project a success. You pray like you've never prayed before. For those who are generous, you sow a seed. You work really hard. You dedicate your time, your resources, you research. And alas, this project is a huge success. And then your boss recognizes you, your managers, your colleagues celebrate you, they praise you for your hard work and dedication. And the big question comes, how did you do it? We want you to give a short talk. We want you to give a talk during the meeting to encourage other colleagues about the importance of working hard and how you make this project a huge success. You clear your throat. You remember and recall the sleepless nights, the endless research, the knowledge outpouring, the energy you gave to this project, your hard work, the times you felt like giving up and you did not give up. You remember it all and you wrap it all in a beautiful motivational speech that leaves your colleagues speechless. Your managers nodding in agreement. They give you a round of applause. They are congratulating you and saying, well done. That is a staff we would like to keep. But you forget one important thing. You forget to mention that you prayed. You forget to mention that you sowed the seed. You forgot to mention that you even promised God that you will pay double tithe if he made the project a success. You think, this is a professional environment. It doesn't sound professional. But when you need a raise or you need a promotion or when you're facing issues at work, you go to that God and involve him in your professional business. How dare you? Some people may say, he worked hard, he's just saying what he did, she worked hard, that's her strategy, blah, 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 she didn't lie. Do you know that some people work hard, they play by the rule, they work hard by the books, and yet they see no huge success? They just see something little that doesn't show how hard they worked. It's to show you that it doesn't depend on how hard you work. Some people don't work really hard and God blesses them in a big, big way. Working hard doesn't always guarantee success. Sadly, because there are many people that have worked really hard and there's really nothing much to show for it. That is why we commit everything to God. So what about this? You're a content creator grinding the content creation hustle and you follow the tips, the tricks, the strategies of the gurus. Nothing seems to work. You produce endless content. Nothing seems to work. So you decide it's time to involve God and you pray. You pray for your platform, you pray for your content, and you don't stop praying and you keep working hard. And alas, one day you see a significant change. You see a major growth. Over time, you now think it is time to advise those who are also struggling like you once did. And you also mention your tips, the tricks, and strategies you follow, and you don't mention one major strategy, prayer. You prayed. You feel it's not necessary. You downplay God's role in your story. How dare you? And let's talk about the students. If you're a student, BSc, Master's, Diploma, any level, God has blessed you with intelligence. You always pray and commit everything into the hands of God. You commit your studies to his hands. You pray before you read, you pray after you read. You pray before any exams. Even if you don't pray before you read, when it's time for exams, you pray. You pray before you start, you pray while studying, you pray after exams, you pray for success. And God is faithful to you. He grants you success. You finish with a first class, you finish with distinction. And one day you have the platform to speak to other students and you mention the sleepless nights. You mention going to class. You mention arriving early in class. You mention paying attention, taking notes, reading, preparing on time. But you don't mention prayer. You don't mention God. You don't mention that you pray or you prayed before your exams while you're preparing for your exams. You feel it's not strategic enough to the ears of a student. You downplay God's role in your story. How dare you? Okay, I was trying to be dramatic with the how dare you, but I'm not here to criticize anyone. How dare I? I'm just trying to remind us that we should stop removing God as part of our story. If God was part of your story, part of the process, part of the journey, when you're narrating your story, please state it proudly. You prayed about it, say it proudly. If you prayed and applied strategies, say both. I applied this strategy and that strategy and I prayed. Don't remove God or remove prayers and state only strategy. It's not fair to God. So the next time you want to share your success story to friends, to family, in a gathering, face to face, on a platform, if you involved God, say it boldly and say it proudly. As the wise saying goes, give honor to whom honor is due. So if you involved God, say it. Don't downplay God's role in your story. For our God, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. And if this video added any value to you or you learned anything from my video, please like it and do so to subscribe to our channel. Let's grow a community of Christian big dreamers. Until next time, see you in another video. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.